Joker was fighting Batman. Everything was normal. Joker was having a good time like always. Joker wasn't the happiest man, but whenever he fought Batman, something about him lit up. He felt so alive. But as he was fighting, he started to laugh. But as he was laughing, Joker would slip. It was raining the day before, and it was quite interesting that Joker wouldn't be defeated by himself, Batman, or anyone else. The person to defeat him once and for all was the rain. As then, Joker fell off the roof. He was on a skyscraper fighting him. As he began to fall, he felt the cold air hit his neck. As he fell closer and closer and closer to the ground, suddenly he would look around as he was in a new place.
Joker looked down, he would see his reflection. It was him in a jester outfit. Very fitting. Not much about him changed. However, he could see smile marks across his body. Mouths appeared all over his body, and all of them were smiling. Whenever he talked, they all opened their mouths. Imagine the Joker, but with a jester outfit and a bunch of mouths on him. That's the joke. That's him in this universe. As he started to look around, he was confused where he was. He had no idea where he was. But as he kept on walking, eventually he would find something pretty, interesting. As the Joker would see this hotel for redeeming sinners, and it hit him. He was here. Joker was mad. He knew he was going to end up here, but he wanted Batman to put him down. He wanted Batman to break his one rule. That was his entire stick. But he just dies because of rain? No, this can't be. Joker would start to scream angrily up into the sky, but then he started to laugh. If he can convince them that he changed, maybe he can get back to Earth. It was a long shot, but maybe there was a way. There had to be a way. Joker would sigh, as then he would start to walk towards the hotel. This is the only way. Maybe if he got redeemed, he can be chosen to go to Earth, or something like that. But as he started walking to the hotel, suddenly he saw something.
Darkseid. Joker would look at him and say, "What are you doing?" "I was looking for my zero life equation. And as you know, I exist in every universe and every plane of reality. And here, things are quite interesting. I've never showed my face around here, but I decided to do a little experiment because I'm bored. I wondered how I could torture you, Joker. I've tried to torture you in many other realities, rip off your limbs, make you suffer, but no matter what I do, it isn't adequate. But then I discovered it. There is one thing you love, Batman. So I took you away from him. And this will be your punishment, being away from him forever. That's how I'll torture you, and that's how I'll watch it and delight in it." Darkseid would suddenly disappear as Joker would start to yell at him, but then he would start to laugh. "Honestly, that's kind of brilliant." Joker couldn't help but laugh. True, he was mad and upset, but it was quite funny. It was a good joke, he had to admit. And Charlie just saw a clown laughing, so she was a bit freaked out. She said, "Can I help you?" Joker would look at her and say, "Oh, yes. Is this the hotel for being redeemed?" Charlie would say, "Yeah, you want to stay here?" Usually she was happy to redeem sinners, but she wasn't too big of a fan on clowns. And the Joker, well, he was crazy, to say the least. I mean, just look at him. He didn't look that fun to be around back at Gotham, much less with this new, even creepier form. Charlie decided to let him in, though, because it's her dream to redeem people, and she has no right to turn someone down. Besides, she was also a little bit excited to get to know him, even though she was a bit turned off at the time. As she shook his hand, Joker would shake her hand, too. Joker was quite the manipulative type. All he had to do was read his people around him, figure out what each person wants, and figure out what type of powers he had. He felt like he had powers now, but he didn't really know what they were. As Joker talked to Charlie, she then talked to Vaggie. Vaggie was skeptical about this. Joker seemed really powerful, similar to the radio demon, which means he must have been pretty messed up in another life. And it seems like he just got here. Why would you just
walk into the hotel as soon as you show up and you get powers. It doesn't make any sense. But Charlie would tell her to hush and say it's a good thing. He's eager to be redeemed. As Joker would get to know them all, except for Angel. Angel was out working at the studio. As Angel came back, he saw Alistair sitting beside someone, but this wasn't the condescending way he usually does. He was talking to him like he was an equal. This guy must be pretty powerful. True, he did do that with Charlie, but anytime Alistair talked to anyone else, he was polite, gentlemanly, but he just kind of looked down on them. It's hard to explain. Angel walked up, simply seeing his outfit. So you're a jester, what kind of... As Joker looked at Angel, Angel said, I know I flirt with everyone, but no, just no. That's too much even for me. Besides, that's not the type of makeup I like. Joker laughed and said, oh, you gotta be so silly. Besides, who even said I would like someone like you anyway? Angel would then get up and try to argue, but Joker simply walked off to his room. He had an idea. All he had to do was sit back and let things play out. All he had to do was get in good with Charlie's father. If he can make a deal to protect her, maybe then he can send him back to his universe. After all, he is Lucifer himself. Oh, Joker would play the long game. He wouldn't cause any trouble. He would simply sit back, waiting to get in good with Lucifer so he can convince him to be sent back to his timeline. He loved nothing more than to show out his powers and have fun and cause chaos, but Joker wanted Batman. Joker needed Batman. That was the one thing that kept him going, and he would hold it all back. He would give it all up just to have Batman, because he loved him. Not in traditional romantic sense, no, ew, but he loved him in a sense that he gave him purpose. So, Joker would stay. And as the days passed, eventually Lucifer would show up. As Joker would walk up to him and say, hello there, the King of Hell meets the Clown Prince of Crime, or former Clown Prince. Lucifer would look at him and say, wow, you look quite creepy, and I am not one to talk, especially with all the people I've seen down here, but still, very, very creepy. Anyway, what do you need? Joker would smile. He was delighted that the King of Hell himself was creeped out a bit. That showed that Joker still had it in him. He still had that fear factor in him. Joker would simply take Lucifer aside and say, if I protect your daughter, will you send me back to my home? You see, I'm not from this universe. Lucifer thought he was crazy as he looked at him. Not from this universe. Listen, pal, I don't know what kind of joke you're trying to pull. Or Joker would simply look at him and say, it's true. Scan my DNA. You'll see it doesn't match anyone here. Lucifer would start to scan it, but then he was horrified when he realized he was telling the truth. Lucifer would look straight at Joker and say, You're for real, but how? Joker would say, shh, do you want this deal or not? I know you don't want me here. You want to get rid of me anyway. But so, in this way, I get to protect your daughter. It's a win-win. Lucifer says, fine. But if you twist this, and if you hurt her in any way, you're dead. Joker and Lucifer would shake hands as Lucifer would leave. As Lucifer left, Joker finally did it. Joker made it so he found a way home. All he had to do was protect Charlie, and he had a very creative way to do it. Joker looked himself in the mirror and got ready to make sure that everyone was scared of him. As we fast forward to Extermination Day, no one's seen Joker for a while. He left the hotel. But as they were all fighting, suddenly Adam would hear laughter. I'm sorry, I won't do the Joker laugh anymore. As Joker continued to laugh, they all looked behind and saw Joker, but he was wearing his own face as a mask. Adam threw up and said, what the hell are you? Some kind of freak show? Joker said, I know you're powerful, but I figured out how to mix my special concoction with some, let's just say, angelic effect. Adam would say, what the hell are you talking about? Joker would say, all of you can go back in the hotel now. I got this. Charlie would say, are you crazy? Please go back. I don't want you to get hurt. Angel and everyone looked at each other as they all went inside the hotel. Adam said, you really want to take us all by yourself? You are such a dummy, man. Oh my God. Finally, Joker started to use laugh gas. You know, that's not funny, but I have a much funnier joke. Joke? I'm not joking. You are dumb.
Suddenly, Adam started to laugh as he looked up at him and said, "What do you get when you put a clown and an angel together?" Adam says, "What?" This what if. As suddenly, Joker would simply cut Adam with one of his own weapons. As all the other angels started to laugh, so they couldn't do anything. They laughed more and more and more until they fell to the ground dead. Joker waited for the laugh gas to fade. He said, "You can come out now," and everyone was shocked and horrified. I mean, they were glad they won, but they had no idea Joker had this up his sleeve. After all, these angels terrified all of hell, and Joker just took them all out. As they all looked at him horrified, Lucifer would
walk up to Joker and say, "Well, a deal's a deal. Please get out of here before you destroy any of us." That was terrifying. As suddenly, a portal would start to open up as Joker would walk through it and go back to the DC universe. Joker did it, and now he can fight Batman. And he'll make sure the only way he dies if Batman does it. And that is going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you think of this video down in the comments below. Peace out.